For me, Holosync is like taking a Concorde jet across the Atlantic rather than remaining in a small boat and working my way across over a number of months or years. The comparison that I really like to make is in every other part of my life. If I'm going to work out, I'm not going to go pick up a rock and lift it. I'm going to go to a really good gym where the equipment is up to date and where there are instructors who know what they're doing and can get me the results that I want. If I'm sick, I go to a state-of-the-art doctor with state-of-the-art equipment. For years I was floundering around in meditation and wondering why I wasn't getting the results that I knew were there to be received by me and it was available. And when Holosync came along, I jumped. I think I came out of impatience. I was hungry for experience, deep spiritual experience. I think I received initially flyers from another organization regarding Holosync, and I read them over and I put them down. And my initial reaction was, I was almost suspicious. I said, this reads like it's too good to be true. They're telling me that if I put on earphones and play these CDs, that I can have the experiences that I've been looking for the past 20 years in a record amount of time for me. I had tried other CDs, meditation CDs, and they were okay for the first couple of weeks. I would feel a little bit of peace, a little bit of calm. I would feel better at my job, but then they lost their effectiveness. There was something really missing. Finally, after a catastrophe in my life, I went back to the literature and I just said, you know what, I have nothing to lose. Let me order this. They came, I tried the initial prologue, and I was floored. I said, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Not only that, but the sounds on the CDs themselves are so accommodating to what I like to hear when I meditate. Rainfall, tempo bells. It was like coming home. I think the problem is that for me, sometimes you think, well, am I not ready? But the point is, it allows you to be ready so quickly. It eases you. Plus the accompanying literature and the support that you get. Not only the written, but the fact that there's a hotline, there are people available to talk to. You can't lose. The people on the hotline, they really do know what they're doing. Not only that, but I feel they not only know what they're talking about, but they know how to listen. They don't jump to conclusions too quickly. They allow me to say what I'm going to say, and they give me advice as far as something to try. It's not telling me what to do, telling me how to think. It's just a suggestion. The best kind of counseling. I also find, too, that using the CDs allows me to sink far more quickly into a state of deep rest, but also a state of inner exploration or a state of processing out things that have come up in my life that I need to deal with, but I just don't know how to. I don't know how to approach. And then there's just also the meditative state, the quiet meditative state. It comes on very quickly. The most remarkable thing about Holosync that I can pass on is that when the meditation concludes, the meditation hasn't concluded. I honestly feel as if I am bringing everything that I've acquired, sitting with Holosync in meditation, into my life. It's an ongoing procedure. It's an ongoing life. There are not demarcations in my life anymore. I don't segment things out anymore. There's just an ongoing flow that appears to be a now. One now succeeded by another now, succeeded by another now. Because when you get right down to it, it doesn't matter how accomplished I am. If something's not working for me and I'm trying something new, I'm a beginner and I'm anybody. And sitting down with Holosync, as I said, I wasn't sure, but all of a sudden I was just overwhelmed with how easy it was. How easy and how comfortable I was made to feel inside of myself. My suggestion is that anybody can try it. Anybody can be open to it. Anybody can have an experience of just relaxation. You don't have to expect anything from Holosync. You really don't. But what you get is extraordinary. But you're not going to know. Every person is going to get something different. But I guarantee it's surprising, and it generates happiness. It really generates happiness. If ever a machine could, this is it.